morning. I want us all to take a deep centering breath. Before we do that, I'd like to teach you how to do that. When we take a centering breath, you're going to slowly breathe in that beautiful, fresh prana air. You're going to breathe it in through your nose, feel it going to the back of your throat, all the way down your abdomen. And your belly should expand like a balloon. It should come out as you breathe in. And then you're going to pause and just hold it there, because that's where life happens, in the pause of the inhale and the exhale. Then you're going to exhale, and that balloon is going to go ahead and it's going to go ahead and deflate itself. You'll follow the air coming up through the back of your throat and then out through your mouth. So let's go ahead and take that centering breath in now. Breathe in slowly. Pause. Exhale slowly, contracting the belly. Let's take another centering breath in, breathing in very slowly. Down to your belly as it's expanding like a balloon. Pause. And then slowly exhale. So when we do that centering, you're bringing all your fragmented pieces of your mind back to center. So our mind is always jumping around. So our thoughts are always thinking about what happened yesterday, what happened this morning, the things we have to get done today. And so if you take your arms and you expand them out, and then if you were to turn all the way around in your 360 degrees all the way around, that is what I call my bubble, okay? That's where all my thinking is. It's hanging out there, all the bills I need to do, all the things I need to take care of, all my memories, all the happy things in my life. Those are all the places my mind can jump to. But when I take that centering breath, it just brings it all in together. So we take a look at being grateful. So I am so grateful you're here today, that you are here, that you love yourself enough to be here. And that's amazing that you care about yourself that much. And I want to thank Gabe. I want to thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share what I know. I really don't know much, but I just, whatever comes through me is what's supposed to be here and what we're supposed to know. But we're not separate. It looks like we're separate because your right hand or your left hand, this is you, this is me. But when we come together, we become one. And so Gabe and all of you for being here, I thank you. So because sometimes people say like namaste and they bow. When we say namaste, it's really saying that the light in me sees the light in you. And when we say namaste, it means thank you. Thank you for showing me that light that I have forgotten in me. So being one allows that light to shine. We're just energy. And we all have that light. It just gets clouded and dusted. And so sometimes it gets a little dull. So by the people in our lives can help show us. They're a mirror for us. So anyway, so thanks again. And I just want to say this is going to kind of be organic. We're not quite sure where it's going to go. For the next 2 weeks, there'll be a little more talking than normal, because I need to give you some type of a foundation. I can't just throw you into water skiing and hope you're going to do it. So I don't expect to be talking at you a lot. So But like I said, I do need to give you that foundation so that you understand what's going on in your body. So with mindfulness, over the next 2 weeks, there's 3 things I want to cover, and that'll be what is mindfulness. Okay. And in that, it's going to be it's going to be what's the difference between mindfulness and meditation, and how do I use it? And we can look at all the different types of mindfulness and meditation, and you'll find the one that's right for you. Second of all, why should I do this? Why should I do this mindfulness? Not just because it's a buzzword and everybody's jumping on the ship to do it, but some real research facts of why it's good for us. And then finally, after you discover what it is and the benefits, your next question is going to be like, how do I get me some of that? Okay, how do I get me some of that? Because I want that peace. And when I talk mindfulness, I'm really talking about peace, because ultimately that's what I want. I want peace so that we know I have peace inside. So if I have something inside, it's going to come out of me. I can't give you what I don't have. So if I don't have peace in me, I can't create peace around me. It's like Gandhi said, right? Be the change you want to be. So if you want to be peace, you have to create your own peace. And mindfulness is one of the pathways to getting there. It's one of the GPS guidances to get us there. So, and there's no judgment. You show up today, you dabble in it, may not see it for another month. There's no judgment. You're here to get whatever gem you need right now for your next step. Okay. It's always the next step. What is my next step? My next step might be showing up every day. My next step might be I come once a week or twice a month. But the most important thing that I want to give as a gift to you is to love yourself more, and to forgive yourself. Just because you're here today doesn't mean you need to come tomorrow. You come because for you, not for me, not for feeling. You come for you, because then we will embody all that is love and peace, and and the cohort of feeling. So it all starts with me and you. So um I really like to think of this as causing peace, not mindfulness, not meditation. It's causing peace. When I sit down and I become still, I'm causing peace. And for just that one moment, you feel like you're here in the now, you're in the present. You're not thinking outside here. And that's why people do mindfulness. They have such a moment of clarity that it creates wanting more and more. It becomes like a drug. It really does. So um, this is going to be a wonderful journey. And like I said, there's no judgment. And I've committed to staying on till 8:30. You're here till 8:15. You don't have to feel bad if you leave early or you come in late. Um, my goal for you guys is to teach you how to meditate for 20 minutes. 20 minutes of sitting still. I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, how could I do that? But you will come to see that you can sit still for 20 minutes, and your clarity will become beyond what you ever imagine. People go, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have meditation. Well, you know what? If you make that time for meditation, it's like you go in this time warp. You become so clear and so hyper focused on what you need to get done. You get it all done. So you end up having more time. So, um, with that, um, you are more than welcome to share, but I want you to think about why you came here today, or why you came here yesterday. Journaling is going to be a big part. Maybe after you're done here, just have a little journal with you and you just process those thoughts, if it's a sentence or two. But, you may not know why you came here, but you just know you're supposed to be here. And that's because you're listening here. And then as I speak and share, and other people share if they want to, you'll start to be validated. I knew that's why I came. I I just knew it. So think about why you came. There's all these benefits physically, okay? It actually will reduce pain, mentally, spiritually. And this is not a religion. It's not a religion. We're not talking about any type of God or whatever. This is physiological and becoming a better human. We want to be nice humans, okay? We do. I want to be a nice human. I fall back into the human world sometimes, but ultimately I want to be a nice human. And so, I stick with the mindfulness.